Speech writing. Speech writing. Now, during the last class, I taught you how to write argumentative essays. Then, I told you an argumentative essay is one in which you argue for or against the motion. And when writing an argumentative essay, you must be able to balance your arguments, not just focusing on one area, saying this girl is better because, this girl is better because, this girl is better because. But you do a kind of a comparison to the other side. You remember. And that the opening of an argumentative essay is a form of greetings. Those who will be present. Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, timekeeper, co-debaters, and not co-debaters as you normally say when you go out. Co-debaters, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adeyemi Bello from Egba Comprehensive High School, Egba, Abeokuta. The topic before me is children from poor backgrounds are of more good behavior in schools than children of rich background. Before I proceed, you define terms and this and that, then you begin your argument. Then when you are rounding off, remember to also emphasize on the side you have supported that once again, I want to say emphatically that children from poor background have good behavior in school than children from rich families. Thank you. That's how to balance your argument. And don't contradict yourself. Today, something similar to argumentative essay is speech writing, because the two of them are form of oral presentations. Something you want to write down with the purpose of delivering on an occasion. So let's write. A speech is an address written to be delivered on an occasion. A speech is an address written to be delivered on an occasion. Full stop. Examples. As the senior prefect of your school, write a speech to be delivered on the occasion of your school principal's send-off ceremony. Two, there has been a consistent intertribal clash. Between your community and a neighboring community. And a reconciliation meeting has been scheduled. Between the two communities. the president of a youth club in your community, as the president of a youth club in your community, write a speech. Write a speech to be delivered on the occasion. Write a speech to be delivered on the occasion. Full stop. To write a speech, the following steps could be taken. To write a speech, the following steps could be taken. 1. Write the title of the speech. Write the title of the speech, which is usually longer. Than the titles of other essays and letters. Usually longer than the titles of other essays and letters. Two, write the introduction. Write the introduction, which is in form of greetings. Of the officials, their present, officials or dignitaries, which is in form of the greetings of the officials or dignitaries, their present. 3, body of the speech. Body of the speech. Body of the speech. This is the main focus of your essay. This is the main focus of your essay. Here you present all the points meant for that speech. Meant for that speech. The last one is the conclusion. Conclusion. Now let's treat the first one, the one of your principles, the send-off ceremony, okay? A speech delivered by the senior prefects. You can write your name in brackets. Bamidele Bebe. On the occasion of the principles sent off ceremony. What's today's date? 38.
30.
What's today's date?
38.
Okay, 38. 38. January 2025. Now the line. I know some of you are wondering why I don't send off on the board. After all, they say the correct thing should be sent forth. It's not true. Send off is the correct thing. Check your dictionary when you get to the send off. All right, that's not the main issue. We've been honored to make a speech on the occasion of the principal's send-off ceremony on behalf of other students in that school. How do you go about it? I said the first thing to do is to write the title. You can see the title of this speech, that it is longer than the title of other essays and letters, about 2 or 3 lines, because it captures everything that the speech is meant for. The presenter, purpose of presentation, the dates of the presentation, everything is captured in the title. Then the next thing is the introduction. I said it's in form of greeting the dignitaries. They are present. You now think that who and who are likely to be present on such an occasion of a send-off for a principal who had done so much for the school. Most likely, the PTA chairman will be there. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
It's not impossible. There are people from the ministry will be invited, especially when the principal is going on retirement. So, the ZDO might have been invited, the zonal secretary, teaching service commission might have been invited, the vice principals will be there. Since we now have senior school, junior school, the principal of the senior school or the junior school will be there, and some parents and invited guests. Yes, vice principals, students too as well. So you begin your greeting by saying, the chairman of the occasion, in person of Honorable Damilari Omolola, the director of primary and secondary